Hello vlog. Today is what day is today? September the 11th. You know, never forget. Now it's September the 11th. It's currently 4:50 a.m. I just got back from a pretty cool party. A pretty cool event tonight. I'm mad tired. It's 5. Did I do a show yet? No, it's 5. It's 4:50. Basically 5 a.m. It was in Brooklyn at the Quantum. At least I think that's what's called, the Quantum. And yeah, I think today was a very today in general was a very intense moment in my life, and I don't know how to explain it. I reached a really deep low I haven't reached in a minute, in a good while, earlier today, and then I felt like I bounced back a little bit later on at night, even before I left, on the way. And then I got great news too. After like an hour ago, really, after I dropped off Mike, because he decided to come last minute. Thought it was gonna be me and one other friend I just made from the Discord. I know it ended up being a little bit of a crew, and tonight was just a great experience. And maybe tomorrow I'll explain in more detail. But in the moment, like as of right now, I wanted to just film my immediate reaction. Boy, it's a long night. I don't know what else to say. Besides, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about it. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, later today. Okay, what's up, vlog? Today's still September the 11th. Except now I'm in Croton Point Park. I haven't gotten to that part where I wanted that backstory about yesterday or a couple days ago. Yeah, I'm here at an Ecuadorian event. My parents have been doing this thing. You know, it's like this is the first time I came back since the pandemic ended. So I'm happy to just be here. But it's currently raining, as you can see by the gloomy skies. And you're wondering, why am I walking like this with just an undershirt? Because the rain jacket I wanted to wear for this outfit, it was in the truck, which is out here at the farthest end of the parking lot in Croton. So I say hi, asked my dad where the truck was, because he wasn't answering his phone, and now he tells me it's all the way out here. And I don't know how I didn't see it when we came into the park, but yeah, my jacket's in there, and you can hear that beat. That's it's a little cultural tradition of ours. But I'm excited to see you back, to be honest. It's been too long. It's been like 2 years. 3 years almost. Yeah, since 2019 was the last one. 19, 20, 21, just year 3. Since I've been to this Ecuadorian event. The other day we made Dulce too. I think I'll put in a picture right now. And this is the jacket. It's nice blue. Wide away right now. Hold on a second. And here we are. Oh, kind of monochromatic, really. I mean, it looked good without it, to be honest, but just because of the rain, I couldn't walk like that. I couldn't walk around like that. My shoulders are gonna get cold. And I think now I've turned my shoulders into my best feature. I can do my handstands. I gotta get around to making recording my workouts. So just what I do now, because it's completely different. I don't just lift. I don't know, like lift heavy things, put things down. I actually use my body weight now, and it's very interesting. I love the physical transformation I have because of it, which is awesome. So yeah, my hair is a little different right now too. It's not parted. Kind of wanted to have a little bit of volume, but it's a mess right now. It's a little frizzy. Ugh. Yeah, it's a mess. Cool. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, I'll get to it later, but I kind of want to enjoy this. So, and I wanted to record it because, like I said, it's been a while, and I think it's worth documenting. Because it's basically my childhood. I used to come to these almost every year because my parents would always be involved in the group that organizes this whole event. And this is our culture, bro. Why not be a part of it while we can? So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents. So I'm gonna go back in there and see what's going on, enjoy the activities, and I will get to you guys later. What's up, vlog? Today is still the September the 11th. Yeah, just got a lot of stuff in my mind. I want to clear it out. It's been a very gloomy day this whole day. It's been okay. kind of slept through most of it because last night I came back at 5 a.m. So, yeah, woke up like around midday, and then went to the mall. No, went to Croton, and then went to the mall. I'm gonna probably have a little doggy play date with Duke and Luna and Max and Cooper, the beagle. So that's later on. Right now it's 6, so around like 7:30ish. They're probably gonna be home, and then we can go over to go have that little doggy play date. Next, that's basically it. But in the meantime, while they're waiting, I already walked Duke. He already ate his necessities, and now I just went in my mind with some stuff. I haven't really gotten a chance to process what's really been going on recently, and I still have to think. You know, I'm 25, and I know I've been through. I've made drastic changes to my life, health-wise and emotionally. So, before anything, let me just address this. This is just one AirPod that I have. The other one's broken, so I don't want to put my right ear, so I put it on my left, and the only way it fits without falling out is doing it upside down. So that's why that's here. But as I was saying, it's just been a tough hurdle. I just went through a little hiccup right now, and I want to clear my mind from things. So I'm probably just gonna work out here at the local track and just go for a little bit of a jog, because I still have to train for the Spartan race that's going on in November in Queens. And I'm excited. Yeah, next week on Tuesday we're all gonna go for a run. Everyone in the group is trying to get ready for it. And I have not done any cardio. All I've been doing is calisthenics. I might do a video on that right now if I have time. Just go for like a couple of laps, maybe a mile. Not try to kill myself, just try to find an even pace. But yeah, working out just been a great way to just meditate, just be with my internal, let go of my inner tension, or whatever. So it's been winter, and it's gonna be going like this, and I do kind of sense it and feel it when the sun's not around anymore. So this is like my therapy, and yeah, I'll probably just think about what I'm gonna say or how I'm gonna phrase everything that's happened. Whew. But yeah, I'm proud of it. Overall, my whole process. I'm at 179 again right now, and I cut my hair the other day, and I thought it looked nice if I pull it to one side. Obviously, there's a little bit of a hang in here because we used to be parted towards the middle like that. I like it too, but with that too, I can go either or. But I want some more volume, so I'm gonna do it this way. So the only way I can get volume is going to one way. So yeah. Yeah, I guess that's everything. I don't know what else to explain. Let me just try to get a grip on my mind and my thoughts. So wish me luck. Didn't help that it was raining today. But right now, as soon as it started running, but I did it. Siri, cancel. Okay. I don't know if you can see that there. Oh, they will run 8:55. A mile. 168 calories. Average condensed. Total calories 124. And beat 156. It's a heart rate. So I'm very proud of that. I think that's close as it's ever been. My high school time was around that, like 8:30. How much did I weigh back then? Like 170. Yeah, like 170. At my thinnest, I was 150. 156. But I was like all bones, no muscle. Just like lack of eating. So I got like 20 minutes. 20 minutes to do something. Do some calisthenics strokes. Let's see if I can record that. Alright, let's try to do this. Today is September the 13th. September 13th. I've been putting off making this video, or this part of the video, for a minute. It's been 2 days, right? But it's better late than never. So, I've been a little down since September the 10th. Because September the 10th is the day when my friend, I'll keep her name anonymous, called me back crying because the person she's been messing around with really was just a cheater. It was just lying, basically, saying, promised her in the future, and then we talked for 2 months, and then I guess she got really invested into those words and their communication because they've been hanging out too. So when she went out to the club, she saw him with another girl, and then she was devastated because they thought they were exclusive, and she confronts him about that, and him being a cold-hearted son of a gun, basically said we were never exclusive. So that broke her, and she called me crying immediately afterwards, and how I felt terrible for her. I really did. I didn't know what I could do. Guys can be like that sometimes. They really just are single-minded in one goal. And if they get that, then I guess they just lose interest after a while. So, or they just keep going after the next one or the next one. But yeah, it hurt me hearing her cry like that. And it made me think, like, I don't want any woman or any person to go through that. And immediately I thought about my ex, because she kind of would be the type to be like that, to be falling for things like that as well. So I kind of called her just to check. No, I texted her to check up. Like, hey, yo, girl, hope you're staying safe. These streets ain't safe. And then, we started talking a little more. And after a minute, I kind of felt some type of way, because it's like, dang, I really just wanted to tell her, I hope she's doing well, staying safe on the streets, and yeah, I wish her the best. But like at some point, like I had like a little bit of like sick to my stomach feeling. It's like, damn it, I thought I was over this chick. But she calls me because I told her that, and it was great talking to like an old friend, basically, because we knew each other for 7 years, and we cut each other off this year. And yeah, so she told me she's doing well, she got a new job, moved on, great. I felt shitty because I don't know how much I've grown in that regard, but I felt terrible the rest of the day, because I think I still had some sort of feeling, but I'm moving on as well at the same time, so it's kind of weird. But she's doing fine, and she's gonna stay safe on the street, on whatever these streets have to offer. And I felt terrible that day for 2 reasons. My friend feeling down, and what happened, and then I guess my girl not really feeling sad for her, but like happy for her, but comparing myself to her in that regard, where I just like, where am I going? So I felt terrible, and later on that day I had plans to go out. I had plans to go out to the city, Brooklyn, to the Columbia Theater and see a Bad Bunny event, tribute party. And once I just felt shitty. A couple hours were going. I asked Frank if he's doing anything, and I wanted to just hang out because I was feeling some type of way. And this guy is like an older brother than me. I told him what happened. I told him how I was feeling, how much I just felt like shit. And he was like, dude, you're only 25. Everyone says, okay, you're only X amount of age. But just in this past year alone, you've grown a lot. You're oozing more confidence in your own presence. Like, you've lost weight, and I guess that helped you gain more confidence. And I know you're more outgoing nowadays. Like, you going to this party is just is a sign of your growth, because you usually don't go to these things. You never used to go to these things. And I told him, I always did like to go out. I always loved to just not party, but like dance. But I was always nervous about it. And then he's like, yeah, so you're doing well for yourself. You're growing still, so don't worry. Everyone grows at different rates, and you're doing fine. You managed your own company for this long during this economic time. It's terrible, but you're managing it, and you're doing well for yourself, and don't compare yourself to others. And he had a point. And I was thinking about not going to that party, but he said, what the heck, you already have your friend going, so you should give it a shot. I was excited because I was an hour ride, and I did not want to be in my car alone with like shitty thoughts. But he picked up the mood. I played my podcast, my mixes, and here we are. I pulled up. I convinced Mikey to go too. So last minute, And we managed to find tickets because it was sold out. It was a sold out event. And when we got there, it was packed. It was packed. I loved that the ratio was really good too. More girls to guy ratio. And our friend Gene brought two friends. He brought Jamie and Byron. And I've known Jamie. He's chill. Byron never met. So we go in there. We're all just chill. We're getting drinks. And after a minute, like, I go out and do my thing. I see there's like two girls just dancing with each other, and I obviously have my wingman there, Mike. So we do our thing. We're having fun. And then after a minute, we just say our goodbyes. And we go back to the bar. Byron's still there. And I guess he came back eventually. It was kind of hot. It was kind of humid in there. So he spotted some girls he wants to talk to, and then he's a wingman, and Mikey was going to the bathroom at the time. So I was like, sure, why not? He asked me, and boy, if I ever seen anyone be like a real Barney Stinson, it's him. Like, he had such a way with words. I couldn't even hear what he was saying, but he got them to laugh. And then after a minute, I was just chatting. They went to the dance floor, and then like for the rest of the night, it was more of the same play. Like, not with me, of course, but like you just come like getting numbers, getting friends. Bro, like he pulls like no one I've ever seen before. Like, he's not. I don't know if he's not a tall guy. He like usually doesn't fit the standards, like typical standards that you would think being tall. I guess sort of handsome. I can't tell if he's handsome or not. I'm a guy, but I didn't think he looked that much better than me. I'll say that. I think we're similar in that regard because he's also Latino. So his personality was, I guess, impeccable, like amazing, very sociable and stuff like that. And that's when I was just like, oh yeah. Okay, so I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty fun. Like, I didn't know like he could be like that. And I mean, I was kind of doing something similar. I'm learning to be like that too, just more sociable, outgoing. And I started feeling my mood started to go up a lot because, like, I know I'm not like that, but I'm more social than I ever was before. And I've grown a ton, so that being out there more really did boost my mood. And then after like a while, we got in at 11, but we left at 3, and it was 4 when we got to Mikey's apartment when I dropped him off. And we were getting we saw this food truck there, and I got chicken over rice. Mikey got his food, paid for me, and he asked me, "Hey, do you know what you're gonna do around next year?" I was like, I haven't given that much thought, and it made me think. Like, what am I doing? Because I just had that whole experience earlier that day where I was like feeling shitty about myself and how I don't know if I've grown enough. And then I told him, no, I don't have an idea what I'm doing this year. That's when he dropped some news where he was like, well, my roommate Jeff is moving out, going back to live home with his parents because he's going to school. And he told me, Jeff told Mike, and Mike told me that Jeff wants Mike to sorry, let me reset this. Jeff said to ask Brandon if he wants the apartment. And I felt really humbled. I felt like I didn't think he would ask me. Like, one of the first people to ask. Because, I mean, I always wanted to move to the city, and I always wanted to move to Queens with Mikey lives. He lives in Steinway. And me being able to have the opportunity to move in the city with my best friend. Like, we talked about it like once, literally just once. But I obviously wasn't in the position to go out there because I'm still working here. And Mikey moved out earlier last year. No, earlier this year actually, in like February. But I couldn't go. And this is my second chance, like, at that. And I'm thinking, I really wanted to, like, be a vlogger in the city or something, or just be, like, recording my life there. And I told him, I don't know. But he said, don't worry about it. Like, I told Jeff your situation, that you will work here with your father, and that you're doing your thing. It would be difficult for you to live here. And I told him, you know what, I think it might be time for a change then. Because I do like working with my father. I like having my own company. I do. It's been great. I've been able to buy my dream car with this company. I've been able to grow it. Got my company, an excavator for ourselves. That was my first goal that I wanted in this company. Get that machine. I never thought I'd get my own car, like my dream car, like that, the way I have. But everything comes comes to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait. And that was a worthwhile investment. And now I actually do want a motorcycle, but like that's not necessary. That's just extra stuff. It's not cool or anything. But yeah, it's been I've been pondering all this. Like, I've just been trying to like settle down and try to understand everything, try to process everything that's going on. And what am I gonna do? Another thing that I've been thinking about at the same time, even before all this, was like I have to have a social media presence and some brand for my own self, because that's kind of having a social media presence is a form of social currency nowadays. And how do I make that work for myself? Because I honestly don't want to. I wouldn't want to work for anyone. I love doing what I do, because I work for myself. Like, it rained earlier today. Like, right now, I'm just waiting for this rain to pass. It's like it's still misting, so I'm waiting. And if I could be an influencer in any regard, that'd be cool. But how do I make it work for me? I don't want to be sell out. I don't want to be talking about stuff I don't really care about or even know or not interested in. So, last few days, I thought about a name or an idea. I was thinking of talking about like current events and social issues, because that's my ultimate dream is to be a senator. That's my ultimate dream, some way, in some regard, to be a representative of New York. And I want to demonstrate that am aware of these social issues and be able to have an outlet to voice them, and have like a note of what kind of person I am, or if anyone wants to look at my ideas directly or topic by topic, then you have my page. Obviously, you can go to a website. They do that nowadays, but dude, no one really does that. I want them to know about me, because they want to. Coming from me, not just from a text box in the bottom of a web page. I want them to know who I am, and then I think that might be the route I want to go through. It's a little controversial if I don't find work to being an influencer, then I have to find work somewhere else. Like, where these ideas will ruin my job prospects? Possibly. But is it something I want to do? Hell yeah. Is it something I am actually passionate about? Yeah. And the barrier to entry is so low, it's really worth giving a shot. Why not? And all this has been going on in the last couple of days, and it's been a lot to wrap my head around. But that's what's going on in my life right now. And I know I've grown. I know I've had a big chapter in my life just finish, and I know that this is another chapter opening up right now. I'm figuring out what I want to do and how I want to do it. It started off with a negative, but we slowly turned it into a positive. And then just got a cherry on top with the news that I'm moving at, possibly with my best friend. And yeah, so that's been going on. And I don't know where I'm going to be or what's going to happen next year, but I think this is a great sign, and I hope to look back like I've been doing with my previous videos, and just seeing how far I've gone. I've grown and become more of a person, more by my own identity. And I love these little recordings, little, I guess, self-reflection moments in these videos. So I hope to keep doing this, and I hope that everything goes well for me. To be honest, I'm wishing for the best. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't even know if I still want to go to law school or not. Who knows? That test is still coming up, but it's all coming to a head sooner. So we'll see how that goes. And that's gonna be the theme of my 25th years. It's like progressing and moving forward beyond my shell, because this has been my comfort zone for a while. But maybe it's time to grow out of my shell. If not now, then at some point soon. So I'm glad I made this video, and thank you for watching. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope you wish me the best of luck, because I am going to need it. So, thank you. Signing off.